I eat healthy. I have my veggies, maybe some fruit. What's the big deal? Well, sometimes, even the good things can cause a bit of trouble in our tummy town. You see, our bodies are like little factories, and when we eat, different juices and helpers get to work to break things down. But if we mix certain foods at the same time, it can be like having too many cooks in the kitchen. Things can get a little chaotic. Think about it. When you eat fruits and vegetables together, they actually need different kinds of helpers to digest properly. Fruits can be quicker to break down, while veggies take a bit more time. So, when they're all mixed up, the fruits might start doing their thing too fast, leading to, you guessed it, gas. It's like they're saying, hey, hurry up down there, and things get a little backed up and bubbly. And what about those healthy drinks we sometimes have after a meal? Maybe a special tea or some herbal concoction? Sometimes, these can also add to the confusion in your stomach. Imagine your stomach is trying to deal with the main meal, and then suddenly, a whole bunch of new stuff arrives. It can get overwhelmed, and that can also lead to gas and that uncomfortable bloated feeling. Now, some of you might be big fans of those concentrated vitamins and supplements, thinking you're giving your body a super boost. And that's great in theory, but our bodies can only handle so much at once. If you take too much of something, your body might just say, whoa, hold on, I can't deal with all this. And what happens to the extra stuff that can't be used? Sometimes, it can contribute to gas as your body tries to get rid of it. Even those seemingly innocent little habits, like sipping on vegetable or fruit juice right before you eat your main meal, can sometimes cause trouble, especially if your digestive system isn't feeling its strongest. It's like sending in a scout team before the main army arrives, and if the scout team gets lost, it can mess things up for everyone else. And let's not forget the simple stuff, like eating too much. Our stomachs are amazing, but they have their limits. When we overload them, the food can sit there for longer, and that can lead to fermentation and, you guessed it, more gas. And those little snacks we sometimes have between meals? If your stomach hasn't had enough time to properly digest the last meal, throwing more food on top can really slow things down and cause that gassy feeling. Now, I know this might sound like a lot of don'ts, but it's really about understanding how our amazing bodies work. The good news is that often, just by tweaking these little habits, you can make a big difference in how your stomach feels. But sometimes, even with the best habits, some of us might still experience these issues. According to some information, if this is happening a lot and it's really bothering you, it could be something called irritable bowel syndrome, or IBS for short. It's a condition where your gut might be extra sensitive. Things that wouldn't bother someone else might cause you discomfort, like gas and bloating. There's also this interesting idea from traditional practices about something called DAM. Imagine it like sticky, undigested stuff building up in your stomach and making it sluggish. This DAM can also lead to that full bloated feeling and, yes, more gas. Things like irregular eating, eating too fast, and stress can sometimes contribute to this. So what can you do? Well, paying attention to when and how you eat is key. Try eating your fruits and vegetables at different times. Give your stomach a break between meals and maybe reconsider those after-meal drinks and excessive supplements. Eating smaller portions and taking your time with your food can also really help. And of course, managing